Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Cheapario, and today we're going to be doing a review and unboxing of the Mario Brothers Happy Meal from McDonald's. So without further ado, let's get started. So this was specially made or specially packaged by one of the McDonald's employees. Had it my way, asked for just a box of whatever Happy Meal toys they had in stock. So the employee set it up for me. Good job on him. Good job, McDonald's. And they have just toys within this Happy Meal box. So let's just get with the basics. So the Super Mario Brothers movie, scheduled for 2023, going to be released in April. This is a Happy Meal toy, a little bit early actually, that contains We'll go over the front of the box first, or the design on the box itself. So first of all, this is the look of Super Mario as he appears in the movie. He's a little bit more realistic than what you'd see him in the video games. He's a little bit more proportioned between his arms, his hands, his head. Doesn't have that big head and smaller arms that you see in the video game. So again, this is really just based on the movie and his movie look, along with all the rest of the characters that appear in the film as well. So if you look at the different sides of the Happy Meal box, you've got the movie look for Princess Peach. Once again, a little bit more evenly proportioned to what you see in the film. Toad looks almost identical to what you'd see him in the video games. And you got the Mushroom Kingdom behind in the background of what looks just like the video game. If you turn it onto the side here, you've got more of how Mushroom Kingdom looks. You've got the hovering kind of different platforms and the different levels. And I believe right there you've got, without me opening the box just yet, you've got the actual Princess Castle. You've got Luigi, who, based on the commercials that have been released thus far, looks like he's captured by Bowser, who's right over here. And then Bowser, from what we've seen from just the trailers of this upcoming movie, is looking like he's trying to take all the stars amongst the different kingdoms or realms or worlds that are contained in this new depiction of Super Mario. So with that, again, that kind of contains the different looks, the different sides, the different depictions of what you see on the Happy Meal box. And just to clarify, this is available right now as of December 2022. And most likely this promotion will go throughout January of 2023 before the next stage of these Happy Meal toys then goes on to whatever the next promotion is. So I highly recommend that if you want to get the figures right now, rush out there. Go get your Super Mario Brothers figures. Again, this is late December, so they should still be going on throughout January. Want to make sure you get as many of them as you can before it goes on to the next promotion. And while this movie is not due out until April 2023, McDonald's has already started with this. So just a bit odd, a little bit early. Usually it's timed like Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. They had the Black Panther toys right at the time of the movie, and typically that's how they do things. But for whatever reason, they decided to release this a few months early, and glad they did. You know, I love Super Mario. I'll collect whatever I can whenever it comes out in whatever form. So with that, again, that's all the sides of the different Happy Meal box, and you've got your standard smiley face E on the back of it. So we're going to open up the box. This does not have a Happy Meal inside. It does not have the actual meal inside. I asked the McDonald's employee just to put the toys in there. And let's see if he did, or if he was following my order. So with that, here we go. First time unboxing it, so this will definitely be a surprise of what's in here. And I asked for everything, every toy that they had currently in stock. So we'll find out if he does indeed do that. All right, so it seems like he followed directions. We've got, he put in a Super Mario figure. You can see right there. Super Mario as he's depicted in the movie, coming out of the pipe, like that plumber's pipe, or the pipes that you see throughout Mushroom Kingdom. We'll get that open shortly enough. And we've got some other toys in here as well. Oh, look at that. We got Luigi. See that right there? We got Luigi with a flashlight. It looks like a flashlight. I can't really tell. Maybe it's if you can get a better look here. I'll open up the packages shortly, but it's just a first look. So we got Luigi. Didn't think that they had him. That's pretty cool. We got Princess Peach. Again, she looks a little bit different from what you see in the video games. A little bit of a different look. I mean, she looks pretty close to what you'd see in the video games. It's just a little bit different. You can tell that her face, a little bit different style from what you see in the games. It looks like a pretty good toy. All right, so we got Princess Peach. Put those side by side there. And then last but not least in here, we've got Toad. So we've got Toad in there. See that? He looks like he's in a truck. That could be something from the movie. We just don't know yet until the films come out. So there's Toad right there. Okay. All right. So that seems to be everything that's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? So we're going to put that away for right now. And we're going to go ahead and delve into each one of these figures right now. Okay, we'll start, kind of go to the right, and we'll end up with Mario. So first, but not least, is Princess Peach. Again, in her movie look. You've got instructions on the back of each one of these as to kind of the action feature that, it's upside down, that each figure possesses. And the name of the figure is Spinning Peach. So we're going to go ahead and open this one. All right. All right, Spinning Peach. So what action feature does Peach have? And I am maybe not the right age group to understand how to get this Peach spinning. Is that all she does? Oh, okay. So I guess I am understanding how it's set up for the instructions. It's just like dreidel, 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 dreidel. Again, all she does is just spin on the table. Okay. So she doesn't do anything else besides that. Okay. So she's not really much of a action figure per se. She's just a spinning top. Okay, good to know. So that's one down. We'll get started with Toad and his little car. Toad Kart. So just like the kind of Mario Kart that you see from the video games, this is Toad Kart. Get that opened up right there. There's Toad and his little, almost like a little monster truck. See him right there. Not much color on this one, but I mean, the good thing about these Mario Kart, or sorry, these Mario toys in general, whenever Mario is kind of the line of what is the toy line that McDonald's is doing in their Happy Meals, there's very few colors that you need to put in some of these McDonald's toys, because Mario has very few colors, and the colors that he does have pop. So typically when you collect some of these Mario figures from McDonald's, probably usually one of the better ones, because it's just, there's so few colors, and the colors that he has, it's just very, it's almost like it's a very stylish cartoon look to it. It's very recognizable. It's very simplistic, but also yet very attractive to kids and adults. So again, whenever you pick up Happy Meal toys from McDonald's and they're doing a Mario toy line, usually one of the better ones they put out anytime that they do a Mario promotion. Not necessarily for this recent one for the movies, but for the ones that they've done for Mario Kart or In past years, they've done Mario Odyssey, or whatever next iteration they've done. I think they've gone back as far as Mario 3 back on the original Nintendo. So with this, it looks like the action feature right here doesn't even list any instructions. So he's just a car. That's it. He's just a car. He doesn't have like, typically with a lot of these McDonald's or Happy Meal toys, you could just like pull them back and they kind of like spin off. He doesn't have that feature. He's just a car. See right there, not very simplistic. All you're getting is just a little toy Hot Wheels type thing. Yeah, man, cute enough. Again, it's Toad. Who doesn't like Toad? So he's got his little monster truck there. I guess we'll find out what happens in the movie as to why he's in this car. I do see that from the commercials that they do have like the trailers for the upcoming movie, that they are doing kind of like a Mario Kart thing in that game. So I'm sure we'll find out more about that. So let's get on to the next figure. Go ahead and start with Luigi. And he is, with his super cool name, Flashlight Luigi. Let's get him opened up. And what does Flashlight Luigi do? Does he do anything? Does he just kind of do that? Go left to right? Is it just Luigi looking for his next starring video game? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to get a job? Where am I going to get a job? Is my job here? Is my job there? Is that all he does? That's all he does. There's kind of a peg on his back. You can see clearly there. That you just kind of like push and he kind of moves around. That's all he does. These are kind of pretty simple compared to some of the previous ones. I mean, he's a good looking figure. I mean, it looks just like, you can see that right there. It looks just like you'd see out of the video game. And again, you can't quite get the impression here, but there is a different look to them when they're in the movie. And almost gives me kind of the feels of, so Luigi has his video games, Luigi's Mansion, where he's kind of searching for different ghosts. And he's got his little vacuum that he's sucking up ghosts, almost like a Ghostbuster. And kind of gives me that impression here. And it seems like some of that kind of spills over to the movie. Look, if you see from the trailers, it looks like he's kind of running from different like ghosts or the skeleton Koopas. So again, that's a good looking figure, as you can tell there. Nice and colored. There's no really spill over on the paint whatsoever. He's got like a little whistle, or he's kind of like a scared face kind of on the figure. Looks good, simplistic, and he's holding this big flashlight or spotlight, whatever it may be. So that's with Luigi. And they're, as you can see all right here, they're standing fine. Often you get a McDonald's toy and there's sometimes you have issues with the figure standing. These stand just fine. So that is Flashlight Luigi. And the best of all, the star, is Super Mario. Or as his official name is, by Nintendo, Mario. That's his official name. That's his entire full name. And McDonald's has identified that this figure is called Jumping Mario. And it's got instructions there, which it just seems like you kind of tap him down and he pops out of the pipe. So we're about to find that out right now. Here we go. It looks okay. I've seen better Mario toys out of McDonald's. You can see right there, he's kind of coming out of the pipe in his like fist out, classic look. Ooh, is he kind of stuck there? Does he pop out? Does he just stay there? There we go. He was kind of stiff there for a second. Could be one of the, like, sometimes with some of these figures, the first time you're playing with it, it's kind of got those stiff joints type of thing. First time being played. But it doesn't seem like he stays down there. You just kind of like push him down, comes up, push him down. Maybe it never comes up. I guess he's still stiff. Come on, Mario. Don't get shy. Don't get stage shy. There you go. And that's all he does. Or in that case, decides not to come up. Come on. You can get out of there, little guy. You can make it. You can make it. Come on. I'll help you. There we go. This one's a little manufacturer defect on this one. Okay. So Mario's a little bit stage shy in this version of the figure. Again, the figure looks good. Nice, well painted. Can't really tell in terms of this specifically being the movie version. And honestly, you could get this confused with being the regular video game version. I mean, it seems like he's a little bit differently portioned here than what you see on the figure. It doesn't really come all the way through. You can't really tell that this is the movie figure per se. It could even be the video game for all we know. But, you know, it's a good figure nonetheless. And thus far, it's looking like a pretty cool line. Definitely something that you want to pick up. I know there's a couple more in the line. Of course, I'd have to take a look at what else they have. I know they had the display in the store, but I know you've got Bowser. You definitely have Donkey Kong. And I believe there's even characters that are associated with some of the older Super Mario Galaxy games that are part of the McDonald's line as well and make introductions in the movie. So these are the four that the employee at McDonald's was willing to graciously put into the box for me, and I appreciate that. So again, we'll go through each one and we'll do kind of like a summary, and I'll do an overall rating to these McDonald's figures, and I'll rate them out of a 5. So start off with Princess Peach. She's just kind of like a spinning top. Who wouldn't want to have that for like a dreidel? So again, Princess Peach, good looking toy, but kind of really weaker in terms of an action feature. There's been better Peach toys out of McDonald's. Toad, regular cart vehicle, regular like Hot Toys. Sorry, not Hot Toys. I wish this was Hot Toys. Hot Wheels type of just regular cart. Again, who doesn't like Toad? But again, McDonald's, if memory serves me, has done better Toad figures. Luigi, basic action feature of just kind of turning around. Where's my job? Where's my job? Where's Mario? Where in the world is Mario? Where's my next video game? I think he's a nice looking figure. I think he's one of the better figures out of the line, just based on how the figure is sculpted. No kind of like paint splats that you see on a lot of these figures. It's a good looking figure. I like this one. It's probably one of the better ones out of the line, just the ones that I've seen thus far. And then Mario. This is really something that you'd see that honestly, I'd put this on my work desk at my cubicle, and I think it looks cool enough. It doesn't look, it's not necessarily as great as some of the other Happy Meal toys for Super Mario that I've said amongst the other figures in the line that McDonald's has done in the past, but still pretty cool. Still nice to see him coming out of his classic pipe. For whatever reason, this one does have kind of like a defect. Yeah, like, he's stuck in there. But clearly not ready for the showtime yet, unless you kind of push him out there. But maybe that is the feature. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to know that. Okay, so maybe. I wish there was like kind of a button to kind of like press him out as opposed to kind of having to tap him. Who knows? But overall, pretty cool line. Out of 5 stars, probably give it a 3. Again, McDonald's has done better toys in the past. Getting the Mario Kart figures recently, those are cool. Those are good, like Hot Wheel type figures that you could collect. And truth be told, we got a couple of them back here. Couple of them back here. Donkey Kong, Toad, Bowser. These were all cool toys that McDonald's has done in the past. And then with the Super Mario Odyssey figures, there's cooler, more unique action features. Mario would throw his hat just like you see in the game if he was trying to like transfer his consciousness to one of the characters that you take over in that Switch video game. So those were cooler toys. Those had cooler action features. And actually, I think I have some of those figures right here. Actually, yes, I do have one of those from the other line. So when Mario Odyssey came out, I think around that time they did some figures that either were based in Mario Odyssey or just regular Mario video game figures. So look at that. That was from around the time that Mario Odyssey came out. This is a figure from McDonald's. Look how much detail, look how much bigger proportion that figure is compared to these. There was definitely a downgrade, and there was a number of figures, not just Yoshi, but Princess Peach was a better figure. The Mario figure was better. The Bowser figure was pretty big. Again, look at the size of that. Look at the detail. And it's got a fun feature, this what they call toyetic type of feature, where it makes it great for an action toy. You just press his little seat here, and then he spits his tongue out just like in the video game. Look at that figure. Just a perfect Yoshi figure. It looks like something you could buy from Target, from Walmart, or back in the day from Toys R Us. This is definitely a super cool figure. And this was from a previous McDonald's figure line. Don't know what happened. Like, what's the downgrade here? And this was just a few years ago. Whenever Mario Odyssey came out that year. Don't know off the top of my head, but clearly downgrade from this over to this. But I'm sure you can get these on eBay, and they're still probably inexpensive, but I do highly recommend kind of finding these. These are good figures also, and just look at that. Just look at the color on that. Can't beat Yoshi. Can't beat Yoshi in this format. Probably one of the best Yoshi figures I've seen. And you don't have to spend the 10 or 12 bucks for that figure that you have to get from Jakks Pacific over in Target. This is a great looking figure. So I've got a few of those from the older line. Just look so much better than these new movie version figures. Still, I mean, you can still get fun out of these. Some of these still look great. Some of them not so much. But yeah, there's still some good to be had in this line. So I'm still sticking with my 3 out of 5 stars for these Happy Meal toys. So just to sum it up, December 2022, the Mario Brothers Happy Meal McDonald's toy line out there right now as of December 2022. Go out, find your figures, get them. Have a couple chicken nuggets on the side while you're playing with these figures or spinning your little dreidel. Have a good time. Enjoy it. And with that, that does my box opening for the Super Mario Happy Meal toys. Hope you enjoyed it. Stick with the channel and hope to chat with you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.